So I've actually had a lot of patients come in with metal in their eye this week. So I actually decided that I would videotape me removing the metal from one of their eyes and post it on YouTube and let everyone see. So that's what we're gonna do. What I'll do to get rid of that rust that you see right there is I'll use a little tool called an algae brush. It runs on a single AA battery and has a burr on it, and you can see that it just kind of chews up the cornea and gets rid of that rust and polishes things up. Now, a couple keys that we want to pay attention to is we don't want to get too deep. The deeper we get, the more likely it is to scar. And we really don't want to try to get too wide. We want to stay real tight in there because the wider we get, the longer it's going to take him to heal and the more pain he's going to be in. But once we get most of that rust or all of it cleaned up, then we'll call it a day so that he can start healing and feeling a lot better. So now what we are looking at is a before and after image of that metal in the patient's eye. And so you can see right there is where that metal is. And so this is a pretty cool technology, but that green line right there, I can actually move it around and put it wherever I want. And wherever I put it is going to give me a 3D, kind of a deeper layered look, kind of like an MRI OCT scan of that little area. And so that is what it will look like here. And there's where that metal is again. And so again, now we're seeing all the layers deeper on that cornea and getting to see all of the cornea and all of its thickness. And so again, I can move those layers around a little bit, but that's pretty much the best one right there. But what's really also pretty cool is I actually measure how thick that metal is, or how thick into the cornea it is. And so that metal is sitting at about 0.1 millimeters in the eye, and his cornea is about 0.7 millimeters thick. So you can kind of see where it's at from that standpoint. But now here we are, having removed the metal from his eye, and so still same image, similar image, but when we jump into the deeper layer stuff, there it is again, all kind of cleaned up. Now what's really cool, if I kind of scroll around, I can find, here's probably the best image of it. And so right there's his tear film actually trying to kind of fill in that void over top of it and keep it moist. But we went to about about 138 microns, so about 0.14 millimeters thick, and again we're about 0.700, so we had about 600, or about half a millimeter of thickness there leaving in his cornea. So pretty cool where technology is at, and just find it really neat that we can actually do those things. But there again is what it looks like all cleaned up. Thanks for watching.